And we're live.
We're live and in living color.
In living color.
Hi, everybody. Today is Hump Day, Wednesday, May 10th. Is today
Yep.
the 10th?
Episode 31.
Wow. Good Vibers Challenge. I mean, good parts. We are the good vibers, and this is our good parts social media show. We do a video every day, Monday through Friday, to just share something good about our life.
That's right.
And we're going to start off with a quote. We're going to talk about peace today. Peace.
Gotta read it.
So it says, the more peace we bring into our lives, the more peace we bring into this world. So we know that this world needs more peace. And I had a cute, funny, wonderful story that I want to share. So a couple of days ago, I got a message from our neighbor down the street, and she said, can my daughter come interview you? She's got a social studies project that she, wants to interview you about. I said, okay, great. And I had no idea what the subject matter was. And her name is Eleanor, and she's 10. And so we had our appointment, and she came down, and we sat in the swing in the front yard, and she brought her little pad, just like a real reporter. And she had her laptop. She set it on the table in front in the swing so that we could video the interview. And she started asking me questions, and she said, so have you always been a flower child? And I said, well, most of my adult life, I have resonated with being a flower child. Yes. And so then she said, did you ever participate in any protests? And I said, yes, I have. And I told her some stories about, some of my most memorable ones. And she had such thoughtful questions. And as soon as I would answer, here's Mystic making an appearance. Hi, sweetie. So I would answer, and she would have another question ready. Before the interview started, she said, now, if I ask you anything that you don't want to answer or that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to just tell me to skip it. I said, okay. So I thought that was pretty cool of her. And she just asked me if I knew any other flower children. She just had so many great questions. And so it dawned on me that so in the 60s, when the hippie movement was just, coming to be a thing, I was really too young to be part of it. I was 10 years old, 10, 12, 14, from 66 to 70. Anyway, so I just resonated with it, but I didn't get to participate in it. So, and then here she is, 10 years old. She's the same age as I was when it was happening in real time. Mm-hmm. And now she's studying about it, and she's resonating with it. And she thought of me because, we've become friends. And so it was just a real special thing. With that interview, it lasted a while, but she did a good job.
She did a really good job.
And then she asked me, she said, well, since your mother's still alive, do you think I could ask her some questions? And I said, sure. And so we came in the house, and she interviewed my mother, and she said, what was it like to be the mother of a flower child? And mother said, well, it was never boring. She had really good answers too. I don't know. It was just very, very sweet, and it meant a lot to me. And I was glad that she picked a subject that I really felt like, I could relate to for sure. And yeah, we're going to do a song.
Yeah,
that has to do with that. So how did you feel when you got to see? So he didn't see it going on, but since we had recorded it, he watched the video of the interview. What did you think?
It was great, and she has a lot of talent, and she's She even, I guess, is inspired to be a talk show host.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah,
So
she talked about doing a podcast. Kids today are growing up with that kind of
to be able,
exposure.
to be able to do podcasts and have your own television station, and
Yeah.
that brings back to the quote where you where did it say again?
The more peace you bring into your own world. Oh wait, the more peace we bring into our own lives, the more peace we bring into the world.
The more peace we bring into our own lives, the more peace we bring into this world.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show that everybody individually can change what's going on in the world by making ourselves better first. I mean, that's where really all we have control over is our mind, our thoughts, and making ourselves better. So when people wonder what we can do to make the world better, it starts with making ourselves better.
Mm-hmm.
So let's sing our song.
Okay. We picked a song from back in that era, written by Stephen Stills.
Mm-hmm. It's in the description.
Yeah.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there. He's telling me I got to beware. It's time to stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Do, 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 do. Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. It's time to stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Do, 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 do. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the streets, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly say hooray for our side. It's time to stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Paranoia strikes deep into your life. It will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. You step out of line, the man come and take you away. It's time to stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. All right.
Cool.
So we're just glad we could come in. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Your mother? Remember that commercial? Oh, I wanted to talk about a quote too. Here we go. Maya Angelou talked about in her life she had had so many rainbows in her cloud. So I brought up my little rainbow light. I love my little rainbow light.
Yeah.
And that's so pretty. All the colors of the rainbow. So I love how you really just need the three primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and then the red and the blue make purple, and the blue and the yellow make green, and the red and the yellow make orange. I think that's just so cool. But anyway, Maya Angelou says, that she's had so many rainbows in her cloud. So she said, be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. You never know what other people are going through. And so, take a minute to smile at them and take a minute to compliment them sincerely about, find something that you can sincerely tell somebody that you like about them, and just encourage them. Everybody you meet, if it's possible, but be the rainbow.
Yeah, understanding and just smile and inside, and helps to smile on the outside. It affects every person and everything around us. So
yeah,
it's the best thing that we could do.
You're my rainbow.
Oh, thank you.
So we're gonna get us some sweet dreams, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Be back tomorrow.
Maybe earlier.
And in the description we have the call. We're going to be on the call 8 o'clock in the a.m. Grand Rising.
The Grow Rich Mastermind.
Grow Rich Mastermind. So please join us. It's a great way to start the day. It's like a morning cup of coffee, fresh sunshine, full of positivity, great community.
Yeah.
So they play our original songs, never give up, keep moving forward. And we've been a part of the community for a decade now. So
yeah.
Also, we want to invite you to come to our love letter list right here, as you can see, right there at the bottom. Is that way? No, there it is. Yeah, right there. Goodviber.org. And we just want to keep updating you about what's going on, the good parts, music, poetry. If you look into work from home, all these different things that are happening, more time freedom, things that can help you in your mindset, just to be happy and strong, resilient. We want to just share everything with you that we're doing, and we're growing every day. So we don't have all the answers to everything that is going on. We're learning, and we're around a group of people, and we're all mastermind together to come up with the best solutions to stay happy.
Yeah.
So that's where it's at.
Okay.
All right.
Never give up.
Keep moving forward.
Nam yo horenge kyo. Kisses from the heart.